At 11 p.m. he didn't finish until 2 a.m. because he's a perfectionist. But Blake Corum told us it was.
Moss, quick throw, intercepted. It's going to be a pick six. Will Johnson will take it for the Wolverine touchdown. 42 yards.
People don't like to throw Will Johnson.
That's why.
That's why.
It'll be first and goal.
Too many times.
Will Johnson, one of the best quarterbacks in the country, seals it for Michigan. Pick six, touchdown Wolverines. Picked off.
Too many times.
Will Johnson, one of the best quarterbacks in the country.
Intercepted. It's going to be a pick six. Will Johnson will take it for the Wolverine touchdown. Playoff victory. Underneath, intercepted. Will Johnson jumped the.
I can't wait. Let's go.
And it's intercepted. Will Johnson jumps in front of Marvin Harrison. It's Will Johnson with the first big
5-yard line.
There you go, Russ.
Settled up a little matter what.
It's been a little minute, now we back. Try to tell y'all something, now we past that. Break never would have guessed that. Now you gotta watch us go do it while your mouth got a backtrack.
They say it in Arbor.
He's got another.
Please rise.
Take the handoff. And Alec Menace is going to throw a pick all the way in. Touchdown, Will Johnson. Second play, pick six.
Great job.
It is intercepted. Will Johnson jumped in front of Charlie Jones and the huge.
Just a terrific play. Wow.
Times before he wants to.
And it is intercepted. Jumping in front of the route for the win.
And it's intercepted again. Will Johnson with his.
We want it more than anything.
Mitchell Arnett.
Another interception. This time it's the freshman Will Johnson. He's chopped down for a loss by Will Johnson.
I'm in love with cause I'm married.
Tight end in motion. Out wide for Reed, and he's chopped down for a loss. Great move on the ball. The true freshman from Detroit, a 5-star prospect who was an early enrollee.
Yeah, he made a quick move. There was only one receiver to block. Mosley blocked Sanistril, but there was nobody to block Will Johnson, and he made a great tackle in the open field.
He's
The ball, that does a lot for Michigan's defense.
And another interception. This time it's the freshman Will Johnson. The 5-star stud still on his feet. And down to the 31-yard line. 3 picks in the third quarter for this Michigan defense.
Throughout the day, this ball just, it's late. It's a little high. It doesn't have enough pace on it. Really wasn't the right read. There was nothing there at all. And Will Johnson is licking his chops, seeing that ball coming right.
at the 18. O'Connell throwing off his back foot. Intercepted. Will Johnson. And we have our
Inside against Will Johnson. Will Johnson tries to go over the top. See how that ball was short? It needs to be up and over the top. And it wasn't. Towards the back of the end zone. That's what allowed Will Johnson to get back to the inside and pick that ball off. And this young freshman maturing right before our eyes is becoming the corner that Michigan has.
gain. O'Connell underneath, and it's intercepted again. Wow. Will Johnson with his second pick. And he just jumped that route.
Watch how quickly he breaks right when he sees the foot in the ground from Purdue. He takes off into the inside and beats the wide receiver to the ball. All Sheffield can do then is become a defensive back and tackle him. And now that's 2 interceptions for the young Will Johnson.
That'll put the fancy glasses on once again. Michigan takes a 36.
Take the handoff. And Alec Menace is going to throw a pick. All the way in. Touchdown, Will Johnson.
Worst way to start. Well, Ethan McManus thought it was man on the quarterback. There's an out route. You can't throw that into a zone coverage. And that was an easy interception. Thinking, man, let's go with the football. And just like that, Michigan's defense gets on the board first.
Minnesota's played 5 games to start this season, as pretty much every team in the country. They've gone through at UNC, 1 at Northwestern. And after the UNC game, Ethan McManus, so stout this year, feels the pressure, lobs over the middle, it's intercepted. Will Johnson's got another. Johnson surveys and is caught up from behind. Tripped down. Turnover of the season for Hudson Card.
And Will Johnson comes away with the fluttering pass. Off target because of the pressure. And that's the front end setting up the back end of this Michigan defense.
Play fake, McCord underneath, intercepted. Michigan, Will Johnson jumped the route, cross forward, and has it at the 5-yard line. 5th interception of the season.
With the fake in the backfield. Will Johnson is one of the best corners in America. He's a freshman All-American a year ago. Watch him right here as he undercuts this route. There's the play fake, and then he just beats Harrison to the spot. And Harrison didn't fight through. Will Johnson with a pick that sets up his offense inside the 10-yard line. First massive play of the game made by the Wolverines.
First down and goal at the 7 for Michigan. Blake Corum puts Michigan on the board right here. After the
goal.
Picked off! Will Johnson, one of the best quarterbacks in the country, seals it for Michigan.
You know, you said it a little while ago. Fresno State was not afraid to go after Will Johnson. They've gone after him a couple times. They've hit a few completions. He's been close to a couple interceptions. That time, he read the wide receiver screen to Moss. He read this right away and stepped in front of the throw and made an All-American kind of play.
Preseason first team AP All-American. Preseason Big Ten honoree. First team All Big Ten last year. Second team by the media. The coaches knew.
Moss, quick throw, intercepted. It's going to be a pick 6. Will Johnson will take it for the score.
Michigan turnover. You'll see Will Johnson's turnover buffs awarded on the sideline. Will said he wanted to create a celebration for Michigan that would last. Something that
score.
And Branch kept backing up. If you looked at that one again, the receiver just kept backing up on the play.
Here's Aller, quick fade in the corner. Caught! Incomplete. Looked like he caught it. Will Johnson covering Cephas. And that brings up 4th down.
They tried this last week and they were able to complete it, but you could see Cephas was trying to go after that with one hand and get that foot down. Really good tight coverage from Will Johnson. Just unable to bring that one down.
Not in there. Pump fake that direction and now just has to lob it up, and it's intercepted. Picked off. Rodgers tried to break it up. Will Johnson scooped it off the turf.
This is 4 guys. Look at Mason Graham push him right back into the quarterback. Ball goes up into the air. He tries to throw it away. They'll probably take a peek at this to make sure after the bobble. Good job of finding it and then controlling it. He gets that left hand underneath the ball so it couldn't hit the half.
That's great because Tybo Rogers was doing a heck of a job of playing DB. Took a huge swat of the ball. Johnson with the hand strength and the concentration to regroup and get that left arm right there underneath the ball.
To get under the ball.
What a turn of events, Kurt. Washington had and lead by 10, and now we'll see how Michael Penix looks when he gets back on the field with that right ankle.
Down in 3, Keene, happy feet, lobs it up. Oh, that is tipped away by Johnson. It is dangerous to test his side of the field.
Well, he went after him once, and Will Johnson went for the pick and missed, and it was a completion. That time, the ball came out pretty late, and Will Johnson was ready for it. It's zone coverage. It's not man, so there's an under.